It's early April. You know what that means. Pre-spawn crappie fishing. So we're gonna take the boat out. I'm actually out here with a new buddy of mine. Recently met him about a month ago. Adam from Elusive Creatures Taxidermy. He's never crappie. He has crappie fish, but he hasn't had that much success about it. So figured I'd help guide him and hopefully we could get on some pre-spawning crappies today. So Adam, he's actually down by the dock. He's holding the tether for another fisherman's boat because the dock is actually not set out yet. So we're gonna have to, you know, improvise a little bit, launching Adam's giant boat right here. This is probably one of the bigger boats that I've been on, so it'll be a good change of pace from a regular John boat. Whoa. Told you guys, I'm not familiar with boats this big. With the John boat, usually I can just hold my ground, but this thing I had to like pull back. All right, let's hope that I didn't pull it too much because it's a super shallow launch here and I don't want his boat getting damaged. Do not come more shallow. Looks like we'll be all right. It's pretty buoyant.
What's that?
It's pretty buoyant.
Yeah. She sits a little high.
Yeah, that's good. If she sat lower, she'd be scraping on the bottom.
This is the first time out of the season too. So
Yeah.
we'll see. I know I need to get a kill guard. Honestly, I really should have one.
Yeah.
I'll push us off.
I hope that she doesn't sink and hit the ground.
Oh.
I'll go this way so she lifts. Guess I should have brought my my little waders. That thing would have been handy. Well, let's hope we can find them because the thing is, like with crappie fishing, is like you find the school, you're on them. If you don't find them, you're not on them. But I think we'll get on them. At the bare minimum, we should catch at least like a 10-inch bass. This lake is flooded with bass too, if you're ever into that.
Just largies?
Largies, yeah. It's a fish.
Throwing just a Cinco or something?
Yep. It's kind of right around where I thought they'd be too.
There.
Oh,
Right
there you go. Fish on. Cast right there as well. That looks like a decent one. Do you want to net them? You can bring them over and I'll net them for you. What is that, huh?
Is that a bass?
It could very well be a bass.
Dude,
oh my gosh, that is a big bass. That is a... Oh. Yeah, you might have to fight him for a bit. That's a solid bass. That's a 2-pounder bass right there.
Hope they hang in.
Hey, at least we got one fish.
There you go.
Ah,
Awesome.
I was hoping it was a crappie.
I know, dude, me too. But how hard it was fighting, I was like, wow, this crappie's fight really hard.
Dude, that's a solid bass right there.
All right, buddy.
All right, well, we'll focus here. Like I said, usually when you catch bass, crappie aren't far from them.
And then right, oh, there we go.
Right on the drop, huh?
Yeah, as soon as it hit, dude.
Jeez, bass feel like a crappie?
This one doesn't feel like a bass.
Because a bass be fighting, and crappie's like dead weight almost.
Oh, this one's, I mean, it's
Oh no,
fighting for sure.
you might.
That's crappie.
That's a crappie, oh yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, we're on them. Oh yeah, that's a good start. That's a keeper all day. Yeah, I'll measure them. I have a little ruler. Oh yeah, dude, that's 11-incher, dude. And plus, it's easier to take them home, you know. You don't have to. That's one on the board.
Dude.
Finally on some fish. I didn't really do much talking because we were actually just finding fish. This is my first time out on the lake this year. The thing with today is they're just not as active as I would have predicted. But sun's high, so who knows. Water is cold, so I'm assuming the fish are going to be a little bit slower. But we're catching them, so we've yet to find that one thing, that one technique where it's just like hammering these fish. So that's the reason why I haven't really been talking to you guys. But all we've got so far is we're just bobber fishing. So we have bobbers. We found the most success with about a 5-6 feet leader, and then we're just throwing like a 1/32 or a 1/16 ounce jig head, and then we're just throwing some type of little grub or whatnot on them. And so until we find something that's really hitting, then I'll tell you guys what we're using. But as of right now, we're just throwing all sorts of stuff like that. I have 2 rods out and they both using different things, so.
Are you serious?
Yeah, fish on. This bobber is so buoyant, like it's like lopsided.
Do you need me to net you at all?
It doesn't feel that big. I don't even know what it is. I'll just grab him. It's easier to grab him here. Oh yeah, a couple head shakes. Yeah, it's another perch. It looks like I'm catching perch today. Yeah.
Good size.
Dude, these are good sized perch.
Yeah. Oh
yeah.
my gosh,
they're really good sized perch. Seems like the perch are doing pretty good. When I first started fishing here, like we would catch perch like this a lot. Oh, you're draining. Oh yeah, we're on. It's been years since I've caught like perch like this size out of this lake. The past decade, like the perch really took a decline, but we're on. You need to net them?
Yeah.
Oh, you're on the crappie, man. What is that, number 4 for you?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dude, that's, yeah. He's...
That is awesome. Dude, that's 11 all day.
Yeah.
So Adam, he was experimenting with, you know, just stuff because we weren't catching fish. And he's like, I'm gonna throw on these Berkeley gulps, these, what, maggots? He's catching all the crappie. I've yet to catch one, so if he still is catching them and I'm not, maybe I'll throw some of this on, but I'm just running dry jigs, so I'm catching perch, which I'm not complaining about, but I would like a crappie. Yeah, I'm getting kind of warm.
Dude, I love it. This is awesome. Like you can't beat like today.
Yeah.
Be on the water, still snow on the mountains, so it's a beautiful view.
It is gorgeous.
It's warm.
Yeah. It's good, like you're comfortable.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. It's like right in here.
Did I just see a bobber drain?
Yours?
Yours. Or was I seeing things?
I don't know.
They're in here, they're just not.
There we go. You're right.
Oh yeah. I wasn't seeing things.
There he is. Man.
Okay, I'm gonna put Berkeley on, dude. Oh, I got a fish. Oh, he came off. I was just reeling in and I was like, he's got a fish on.
Bass, dude.
Oh, bass?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's what we're looking. That's a good pound.
Yeah.
Good pounder.
Come here, little guy.
Yeah, they're all stacked in here.
Yeah.
I think your little Berkeley stuff is making a difference.
I think so.
So I'm just gonna do that as well.
For sure.
They stay on there pretty good. I've never used this before.
Yeah, I just threw 2 on.
You wacky rig them?
Yeah. Well, honestly, I try to, but then however they go on, I just put them on. They seem to work anyways.
Adam's out fishing me. Not even argument there. So we were testing out a theory because he was using these little Berkeley stuff that I talked about earlier. He's out fishing me. He's caught bass, 2 bass, like 5 crappie and some perch. I've only caught 2, 3 perch. So I'm gonna hop on the train and use some of that too.
Oh, dude, you're down.
Oh, I sure am down.
It's gone.
I'm gone. Fish on. Dude, that depth is, that's right, dude. As soon as I switched the depth,
Yeah.
fish on. I was fishing too low.
Dude, he nailed it.
I was still fixing the GoPro and I'm like, what's going on? Oh yeah, that's a crappie for sure. I'm finally on the board.
Second of it.
Oh, that's funny. Appreciate it, sir. Well, there you go. That right there is a prime example of always tinkering with your rig, because he was catching all the crappie. This right here, that's the first crappie I caught. You can measure him if you want to. It's like I was fishing 6 feet with my leader. So from my bobber to my jig, it was 6 feet. Adam was fishing about 5 feet, and it's only 1 feet difference. That was the difference maker right there. As soon as I switched it to 5 feet leader, I casted it. I was trying to fix you guys, and Adam's like, dude, your bobber's gone. Fish on. That's all you gotta do.
There you go, bro.
Tinker around. Don't just stick to what works in the past. You just gotta play around and see what's working for that particular day. That's starting to look like a good bucket of fish to me. I'm stuck on the same thing again.
That one likes that.
Oh well, I'm just gonna leave it for now. Oh, I'm draining. I'm draining.
Are you serious?
Yep, fish on. Dude. That leader changes everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a perch. I'm just gonna flip them.
Okay.
Dude, these are good perch.
What color are you? Okay, so you're using.
So I'm using
like
a chartreuse.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a bunch of these.
Your lucky day, buddy.
Perch. Lucky day. Honestly, I was expecting to catch more bass than perch, but I'm not complaining.
Does that happen quite a
Yeah, usually when you come out here, it's bass and crappie.
Okay.
I hardly catch perch. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fish on. Right on the drop. Oh, that's a nice one. Feels like a good weight. I'll net him. I'll net him. I got him.
Okay.
Yep.
Crappie.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a very good crappie. Got some shoulders to him. Oh yeah, he choked it. Nice. Ah, this never gets old, Adam. This does not get old. That's a gorgeous fish. Look, popped out. That's what we're after today, right there. It's a gorgeous crappie. Now, we are fishing a lake that has regulations regarding size and quantity of limit. So fish here have to be over 9 inches to keep, and you have a daily limit of 10. So this is only my second one. That's a keeper for sure, but looks can be deceiving. So throw this guy on, and if he would be at 11, 10 3/4. Oh, it's draining. Fish on.
Seriously?
Right there, Adam. Dude. Cast right there, right there. Get your bobber right there.
All right.
I think they're stacked there.
Let's see if
This guy's a smaller one. This guy's tiny. Yeah, this guy, he might make the 9-inch mark, but I don't know. Yeah, look at that guy. Little baby guy. I don't think he's gonna make it. Even if he makes it, he's kind of small. We want the 10 plus. That's happened so many times, dude. Well, the bite kind of died off, so we are kind of on a drought for like the past 30 minutes or so. Earlier we had some wind, and as annoying as the wind is, like I was talking with Adam, it's what is going on? I got a fish.
Dude.
Well, I guess we're no longer on a drought. I'll get back to you. That's a nice crappie.
You need me to net him?
No, I got him.
Okay.
I had so much slack. I was like, what just happened? I'll get back to what I was saying. But I switched to that clear one. So I switched, well, let's see here. I was using this color right here. This is made by Jerry, Notorious Custom Jigs, and sent me a bunch of these lures. I was using that, like I was saying before I caught this fish. We were on a drought. So I switched colors to Strike King Mr. Lightning Shad. This is the salt and pepper color. That's a slab right there, keeper. But the point I'm trying to make is, earlier when we had wind, as annoying as the wind is for you to be in, when there's chops on the lake and on the water, your bobber that's constantly bobbing up and down, it's constantly making your jig have action underwater. And so earlier when there was that wind and our jig and our bobber was just constantly moving like this, it seems like it was giving the action that the fish wanted to bite. The wind died off, sun's high, everything's calm. You throw out your bobber there, your bobber is just sitting and your jig is just dead sticking. Fish aren't really attracted to that, except for the one I just caught. I can't really say we found a pattern because we've caught them on, I don't even know how many different jigs we caught them on, but we're catching them on everything, so I guess that's the pattern. The pattern is throw everything at them. The one thing that has been working for us today is we're just using a simple float, and put that float on your line. We're running our jig 5 feet under our float, and then I'm just running this little guy right here. That's a 1/32 ounce chartreuse jig head. And then the soft plastic, I've been just rummaging through a multitude of them. I've got some from Strike King, like I showed you. Got a bunch from Notorious Custom Jigs, and just a bunch in my tackle box right there. See, I don't mind a little bit of chop like this, you know? I think a little bit of chop like this is good. Oh, 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 oh. Fish on.
Yes. That one sounds like a good one, huh?
Dude, it's a good one.
Oh.
Yeah. Shoulders for days. Ah, got him. Dude, that salt and pepper is like, it switched to light for some reason. That's 2 casts within a minute. Ah. It's awesome.
Well, it's still here. I mean,
They're still here. They're just not buying 10-incher all day. Oh, yep.
there you go.
Fish on.
Kid.
Yeah. Good old Strike King. It's a good fighter.
Dude.
Dude,
He looks like a good.
they're choking this. They are choking this all day. Oh, that's a good fish. Oh man. I hope you're having fun, Adam.
Oh man. You know it. That's a good crappie, man.
That's a good crappie. Oh my goodness. Crappie fishing never gets old. This is beautiful colors. There's nothing like watching that bobber drain. Yeah, 10.5. One thing that I always preach to people, especially the viewers, if you've watched like my crappie fishing videos, I always say this, and it sounds repetitive, but it's true. My bobber is draining, fish on, but when you find a school, that's all you need. Because if you can't find the school, you're not on the fish, you're not gonna catch fish. But when you find them, it's just lights out fishing like this. And it's a little bit slower because I just don't think it's that time of day where they're really active. But
I think I need to switch.
dude, I think you need to switch, man. This salt and pepper is crushing them.
Okay.
Ah. Boom.
That's a. Oh my gosh.
They're good fish.
Those are good size.
Another one in the boat, another keeper. Perfect for the frying pan. Here, this is a pretty average size, 10 to 12 inches. That's pretty average. And in fact, that's like usually the type of fish or the size of crappie that I like to keep anyway. Anything over like 13, 14 inches, I usually let them go. And smaller than that, I usually let them go. 10 to 12 inches though, all day long.
That's perfect. So
I've heard of people catching king salmon up there.
Really?
Yeah.
So Ponderay, there'd be. You're getting.
Yeah, I'm draining. Fish on.
Max, right? Catch Max out of there probably?
Yeah, Mackinaw. Ah, this doesn't get old.
Gosh, that one looks like such a good one.
The best part is, like, once we catch our limit, we can, like, cull them out.
Yeah.
Like, keep fishing, and whichever is bigger, you just swap them out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, that's a good one, man.
Yeah, these, I'm telling you, these are good for the frying pan.
That's gotta be, that one has to be the biggest one of the day, huh?
I think he's right up there, yeah.
That's ridiculous.
He's right up there. Look at that. Beautiful crappie. Colors on them, just next level. There's a live well. I've never been on such a fancy boat, so got a live well in there. We're gonna So I think we're close to our limit. If not, we have our limit. So one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer them into the live well, and then we're gonna pull them out one by one, counting them to make sure we're not over limit. And if we're not over limit or we don't have our limit yet, then we'll just keep fishing. But if we do, then we can catch and release and catch and swap them depending on if we want to keep a bigger one or a smaller one. But one thing's for sure though, would you agree, Adam? This is that's hot today.
Yeah, that guy works.
Dude, this little guy is, I mean, we've caught him on all sorts of stuff here, but when we switched to this thing seemed to be way more consistent.
Yep.
So I'm not sponsored by him, but I just show you guys what I believe in, and striking Mr. Crappie. Mr. Crappie for a reason, I guess. That's 4, 5, 16 crappie. So, oh, this guy, we'll keep this guy in here. This
Okay.
we'll put him as a coal fish.
Gotcha.
Yep. So if he's not, we catch a bigger one, we'll swap him out.
Cool.
Oh, bobber's draining.
Already?
Boom, fish on. There's another one. It looks kind of, I think. Yeah, this guy's kind of small, but we'll throw him in the coal bucket. 9.5. So we have two 9.5 in the coal bucket. Just remember, we have 15 in the live well.
Yep.
Oh, it's raining. She's going. She's going. Got him. That's a keeper. That's a keeper for sure. Got him. I say that's a solid keeper. Throw him in the live well.
Dude, absolutely.
Okay. Oh, there you go.
Oh, so that one's, yeah, you can just...
16 in the live well.
Yeah, the hinges came off that one, so I just...
Gotcha.
And it was right after I moved it, too.
He was probably looking at it. As soon as you gave him movement, he just like, oh, I'm draining.
Oh, you are... Oh, my
Fish on.
You're kidding me.
I think you gotta switch your jig head.
No kidding, man.
Oh, that's a good fish. Thick. That's a keeper all day.
Spunky, too.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
I don't think Adam's out fishing you anymore, man.
We're gonna tie.
I think you got it figured out.
Oh my goodness, that thing is crazy. Oh man. Well, there we go. Look at that. Good old pre-spawn crappie going in the live well.
Yeah, I'm not a snake fan at all.
Me neither.
There you go.
Oh, something's toying. Got him. Bobber drained.
Feels like a good one, too.
Yeah. You need a net? Oh yeah, that's a good one. Boat flip. I think that's a good one.
I think so. I think it's a good one to...
Good one to end the 20th.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Gosh, they're so gorgeous, man.
Let's see if we... I don't know. They're not as big as
10 and a half, 10 and a quarter.
Yeah.
10 and a quarter.
Cool, man. That'll work.
How's the day?
Today was awesome. I don't think you could beat it, man.
Pre-spawn crappie fishing, man. That's something else. Well, we can just fish for fun, or if you want to head home, we can head home. Oh,
If you're enjoying yourself, let's just fish.
Made it back to the boat launch, just packing up, and pre-spawn is just getting started, so the crappie fishing should only be getting better from here on out. But that's gonna wrap it up. Just a quick, fun little outing. But for now, it's just a balance between turkey hunting and more crappie fishing. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. See you in the next one.